Okay, new segment hosted by yours truly, Halftime Howie. It's called The Best and the Worst of the Sports World of this past week. Let's start with the good, the best. A lot of times our athletes get criticized and for doing terrible things, drunk driving, drugs, domestic violence, but there's one athlete that I feel should be celebrated for the amazing, wonderful things that he's done over the last year and continues to do. And he's our best of the week, and that's J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt is one of the best football players in the NFL. He plays for the Houston Texans. Right after Hurricane Harvey in Houston, he set up a fundraising goal to raise $200,000 for the people of Houston in distress. Well, he raised $37 million to help out so many people that desperately needed it in the Houston community. This past week, as we all know, there was a horrific tragedy in Texas. Sadly, another school shooting where 10 people lost their lives. Well, J.J. Watt stepped up and said that he's going to pay for the funerals for all 10 people that passed away. So, to me, this is what we call a mensch. He's just a great guy. He's a guy that raised $37 million, that helped thousands of people in the Houston community. And now, let's face it, today's day and age, funerals are not cheap. He's paying for all 10 funerals for the folks that lost their loved ones in the Houston community. So, J.J. Watt is my good person of the week and a true role model in not only sports but the whole world. So J.J. Watt is the best. Now to the worst. That is former Yankee Mark Teixeira. Now, during his career, Mark Teixeira was a great player. In his career, Mark Teixeira won one world championship. That was with the New York Yankees in 2009. Would Mark Teixeira have won that world championship and proudly wear that ring if not for the best player in that team, who happens to be Robinson Cano? Well, this week in an interview, Mark Teixeira threw Robinson Cano under the bus by saying that he wasn't surprised that Robinson Cano got an 80-game suspension for enhancement drugs. Well, all the other ex-Yankees came to support Robinson Cano and said he was a great guy, and they still support him, and they feel bad, like Brett Gardner and several other Yankees, CC Sabathia, said they totally support Robinson Cano. To me, it showed a really bad side of Mark Teixeira, that he would throw one of his ex-teammates under the bus and criticize a guy that he's supposedly his brother, who won they won the 2009 World Championship. And you know, Mark Teixeira, without Robinson Cano, you don't have a ring in 2009. So shame on you for throwing your teammate under the bus. So the best of the week, J.J. Watt, thumbs up, J.J. Watt. The worst of the week, Mark Teixeira, thumbs down.